What up? What up? What up, everybody? This is the Liftoff Indie Music Podcast here on Blast Music247.com. I am your host, D Ray, the producer. And to my right, I have my queen ace, Miss Banks. She is in the building with the Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis hat on. What's
You
going on with
already know,
you?
you already
What's,
know.
what's good?
But what we ain't gonna do is get started. It's too
Hey,
early in the
hey,
morning.
hey,
Why
hey,
can't fool? We're gonna
hey.
keep going.
All you need is some sunglasses, and you would definitely be
Don't
Jimmy
play
Jam.
with me. Don't play with me.
There it is, right
Don't.
there. There she
Man,
goes. Your name ought to be Miss Incognito. How about that? And we have hovering below us. The Veep is in the building.
Our favorite,
What's
Hey,
our
going
everybody.
on,
favorite.
Veep?
Welcome
Hey,
There it
back.
man.
is.
Thank you. Another wonderful Saturday. So,
You,
yes.
you be sure to cash app us that $25 fine for wearing that Dallas crap on our show.
Please. No,
But
it's
anyway.
50. It's 50. It's 25 for you
25
and
per
25
hearse.
for me.
Hey,
Yes,
that's right.
yes.
That's right.
Because we
$50.
don't do that on our show.
That's right.
What you
At
don't
the
do.
Liftoff, you'll
Mhm.
find us on Cash App. Make sure you do that. Also, let's take care of a few bills and a few things before we start. Number one, please, for everyone, if you are an independent artist, stand-up comedian, whatever, go to www.blastmusic247.com, fill out a free profile, and let's get your art out there to the community. Blastmusic247.com. And what's that ending? V.
Changing the industry, one artist at a time.
You was about a half rest off, but we'll just charge that up to
that's
rust.
okay. It's
Yeah,
all
you
right.
did
It's
that
all
in a
right.
minute.
It's all right. Yeah, no, but that's
Also,
all right.
also, we are
You gonna
still
leave him
taking.
alone.
No, he's in it. Y'all know I'm on 1,000 calories a day, so somebody gonna get the business today. Also, we are still accepting submissions for Blast Radio 247.
Yes.
Which you can find on the Android app. You can download the Android app. iPhone users, unfortunately, just Google Blast Radio 247 in Safari, and you'll be able to listen to us on the browser until we can get that app together. But we are accepting all genres. We do not
Yes.
discriminate against genres. Just make sure it's an MP3, and please make sure that it actually sounds good, and we will definitely consider it to be put in rotation.
Can I also add, make sure you have your media information on that MP3, your artist name, the name of the song, because we have a lot of mystery MP3s, and we're not going to put that up on the radio if we don't know who you are.
Yeah,
who's-
like a big question mark. That's not a good look.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if you're wondering why your music hasn't been played, probably because you didn't label it correctly. So please re-enter and label it correctly, and we'll see if it makes the chart.
Absolutely. And at some point, probably around February, I'm going to invite one of my favorite engineers from San Francisco, and we're going to have a whole show dedicated to what you need to do to make sure that your MP3 is properly encoded. Because a lot of artists don't understand that just because you did an MP3 doesn't mean that somebody knows who you are. And there are some definite protections that happen when you encode your data properly. That is really a digital copyright if you do it right. And so, filing copyrights with the Library of Congress can be a little pricey, but if you're encoding your MP3, you still have a level of protection. So, at some point in February, we'll get into that. So.
I like that. We're a very informative show.
We try to be. Lord knows.
Yeah.
Lord knows.
Some people don't like our informative, but it's okay.
hey. We might not be undefeated, but we'll still get in the playoffs.
Yeah,
How about that?
We in there. We're
No doubt.
definitely not one of the wild cards.
Yeah, we in a wild card. We're gonna win the division.
We're going to have the first seat. No doubt.
We're gonna have might have that first round bye, but
Right.
that's good.
Right.
We made it. We made it.
We made it. So I got a question to both of you to start this off.
Sure.
Do you guys remember listening to radio when you were growing up?
Oh,
Yes.
most definitely.
What
Go to
is
sleep
it-
with it.
Right. What is it about radio I'm primarily thinking 70s ish. But for all of us, that would put us maybe around maybe 6 or 7. If you have memories of what radio was like when you were little, I know for me, I lived in an area where the radio was diverse. So wherein I would listen to hear Motown and I would hear Stax and I would hear Philadelphia International. I also would listen to hear John Denver. I would also listen, hear the Bee Gees, hear a lot of country and, Charlie Daniels and all of those people. And so I think I have like a diverse sort of upbringing when it comes to music. So what about you guys? Did you guys listen to everything when you were little or?
No.
Yeah.
No. I got mainly church and R&B, blues. Well, not R&B because it wasn't really back then. They called it blues, and yeah, that's all I got. Church and blues.
Okay,
that's what I got.
What about you, V?
Well, I remember when it came to nighttime for me, I definitely was listening to the easy classics and jazz even.
Yeah.
So I used to always have that playing, but during the day it was, of course, Zap and Gap Band and all these other bands that we grew up with. So
right. Fact.
I was definitely mostly black radio though.
Yeah. Motown.
Yeah. Definitely Motown.
Definitely.
Two funny stories. I remember, I think I was in the 3rd grade, so that would have put that around 1980, somewhere around in there. When Queen came out with Another One Bites the Dust, right? That was like one of the first 45s. And for those of you who don't know, the uninitiated, a 45 is a little disc that was about yay big, and you put it on a record player, and that's how
put
you
a nick on top, a penny on top of it.
Right.
So don't skip.
Yeah, so don't skip. So anyway, that was one of the first 45s I bought, and I remember how black they sounded.
Right.
Queen and Culture Club with Boy George, when Boy George first came out, and they were playing him heavy on black radio. Not only did I not have any idea that they were not black, I didn't have any idea of the other stuff that they were too. And
Facts.
the fact that my mama was letting me listen to it was just weird.
It was crazy.
Right. So to me, it's just like right.
He was out, but I couldn't listen to him. Like I had to listen to stuff like Double Dutch Bus coming down. Y'all might not know that song.
Yes, sir. I know that.
Your feet.
Come on.
Yeah.
Get on the bus and pay
the bus. Yes, indeed.
Right. So,
yes,
and
indeed.
then computer love.
We love that.
Classics.
Love that.
Classics.
But, so it is with that vein that when we do these shows where we go through blast music and we blindly let someone pick out music from blast artists, we are all really coming from the point of consumers. We're coming from where our roots are, what we would buy, what we like, what we don't like, why we don't like it. Not so much as to say that, we're going to sit there and say that you trash, because that's not really constructive.
No.
Not at all.
I can tell you that your demo might suffer, and this is how you could do what you could do to improve it. So all opinions. Exactly. All opinions are subjective, so hey, this is just ours, right?
So that's his politically correct way.
Mr. Thomas has showed up in the building. He said, "Y'all old folks up showing your ages."
That's
Today
right.
I see. What up, fam?
What up, Mr. Thomas?
No, that's not Mr.
What you
Thomas.
gonna do is say that with your chest. Put some respect
right.
on it. What you gonna do is put some respect on it when you come on here talking about old stuff.
Right. But that's fine because shout out to the Triple S podcast.
Yes, likewise.
And when we were on that show, Mr. Thomas was dressed like Brother Jay from X Clan.
Yes, he was.
He can't say nothing to us.
What was the song, Ray?
All I'm gonna say is the red, the black, and the
In
green
the green.
at the crossroads with the key, sissy. Shout out to Mr. Thomas.
Shout out. Mr.
Chest
Thomas.
out.
He got his chest out. That's all right, Mr. Thomas. That's all right. Salute to you fellas, man. We love y'all.
So wait, I wanted to piggyback on what you said. So what you just said was basically that is a watered down version on if you come onto the lift off, because I'm gonna be a little harsh about it, we're gonna be critiquing you. It's not gonna be a brutal critique. It's not something to hurt your feelings and or to make you even stop singing, making music, whatever it is that you may be on our show or on any other show for. It's just to love on you and to basically show you that we see what you have, we see the potential in what you have, and we just want to uplift you and give you what a consumer's opinion could possibly be. So please, if you ever come on our show, do not take it personal. Just understand that D-Ray, myself, and Blast is just loving on you and trying to give you some honest opinions. Keyword is opinions, okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not going to say anything else because, you know, that alter ego is raring to get out, and I'm trying to hold him back for real.
Please, because you're on 1,000 calories. Please drop a song. Ain't nobody got time for this.
Before I drop the song, I want to just say congratulations, guys. You have made it to your 10th episode. So good job. Good job.
So we wouldn't make it.
Come on and say whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No. I remember a comedian did that one time. He was like, if you ever seen Jeffrey Osborne sing with his lip.
Right?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's why I did it.
Jeffrey Osborne was the man, though.
LTD. And trust me, LTD from the 70s, that song, Love Ballad, is probably imprinted in every 70s baby's DNA. For real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's back in the 70s when your mom and daddy told you to go in the room and don't you come out.
Don't you come out.
No matter what you hear, don't you come out that room.
Oh, boy.
All right, y'all. Let's get with this first song. Let's see what's going on.
Let's see what we got.
All right, let's do it.
I've been getting money, now you jelly, that's a no-no. You like when I was bumming, now you jelly, that's a no-go. You hate it, that's a you thing. I told you that before. Pull off in the new thing, but you know how it goes. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Hey, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. But we already know that. You got the same 24. If I can get it, you can get it too. You jelly, that's a you thing. Be mad at ducking placing you. Buick, it was candy blue. Speed out just like a racer do. If you don't get the picture, fuck it, I'm erasing you. Boots look like they do on. Ain't bothered about what you own. But you are not a boss if you ain't never put your crew on. Step out to something new on. My money got a blue tone. They say y'all think I'm Kevin Gates. I pull up with 2 phones. Cell phone ringing, I'm bobbing. I wanna do my dance. Say she wants a stick. She love the view through my sweatpants. She like through these Ray-Bans. Picture perfect is clearing up. I see what you're doing, but you don't do it good as us. I've been on a mission. I'm patient. I watch it pay off. I put in the work, all the grind, and ain't take a day off. Had to get the muscle. The work that I got to wait off. Ballin' like the playoffs. I won't take a day off. I've been getting money, now you jelly, that's a no-no. You like when I was bumming, now you jelly, that's a no-go. You hate it, that's a you thing. I told you that before. Pull off in the new thing, but you know how it goes. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Hey, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. But we already know though. This ice keep my neck froze. I'm easy go with the petrol. I gave her just a piece of me, now she don't wanna let go. I gotta live my dreams for all the times that I've been slept on. You ain't what you say you is, really, I think you stepped on. Be stepping through the section, more liquor than I got friends. She ain't been behind the velvet, I might let her in. Don't count the bread that I spend, no need, I get it back quick. She thinks she an actress, we cut the scene on the mattress. Tilt the world off its axis. I get it, that's why you mad at me. If you can't play your role, don't expect to get a bag with me. Every win come with casualties. I see the way you switch up. I charge it to the game, move forward and ice my wrist up. I've been on a mission, I'm patient, I watch it pay off. I put in the work, all the grind, and ain't take a day off. Had to get the muscle, the work that I got to wait off. Ballin' like the playoff, I won't take a playoff. I've been getting money, now you jelly, that's a no-no. You like when I was bumming, now you jelly, that's a no-go. You hate it, that's a you thing. I told you that before. Pull off in a new thing, but you know how it goes. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Hey, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. But we already know no. That's a you thing.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was my boy.
Yeah, give us the title and the artist, buddy. Who is
Yes,
it?
indeed. That song was called Jelly, and that's my boy Jay Morris representing in Texas.
Oh,
wow.
Come on, Texas.
Oh wow.
Come on. So
wow.
we give our grade A+ for me. I mean, I just, as soon as I heard anything that makes you just I feel like I knew the song. I was over here like, throwing the hands like I knew what piece was coming next. I ain't never even heard the song.
Ask Mr. Thomas. He said my head was bobbing the whole time. That is
yes, that is the bomb. I love it.
Yes,
and
indeed.
I love that. I told you, I always find a little piece in the song. And
right.
I love it. Hands down.
Oh, I'm gonna have to give it an A+, and it's gonna have to go into the Blast Personnel Hall of Fame because we've had in 2022 this is the third theme song.
Yeah.
Third theme song that we've had this year that's gonna go on the playlist on how we feel about a certain situation.
Because you gelling, that's a no. Okay.
Oh, that's a you thing. My man told it, boy.
Hey, look, that might be an official liftoff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You jealous.
Hey,
that's a you thing.
Bitch is still there with me.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. So between Kenneth Fly, between the rap rats with the Igamfu, I'll have to look that up. And now with this brother right here,
Jay Morris.
Jay Morris. No, this got to go on rotation heavy.
Yes.
For real.
So just so you know, Jay Morris was actually on Blast this Wednesday. So I know none of y'all didn't see it, so that kind of worked out well. Absolutely. But this dude, he actually took us into his in-home studio. I'm like, this brother got it going. But most of all, real down-to-earth brother, great sense of humor. And as you know, gave Rock the blues about that sugar on his grits. We'll leave that alone.
Hey, I'd have been there had I not been banned.
Yeah,
I understand.
You got fired. You got fired from the show. Anyway, so we can keep moving because y'all need to look for another partner. I don't know, but Jay, what is he's not coming back. I don't even know.
No, it's good.
Oh my God!
Just so you know,
go ahead.
Yes, I'm sorry. You go ahead and I'll tell mine.
No, go ahead. So just go ahead.
Jay Morris will be set up to come on the liftoff, so I've already got that situated, so that won't be till 2023.
Okay, that's what's up.
That sounds like a good show. Go ahead, Miss Banks.
What I was gonna say is he's like the third artist that maybe's got an A+ from us because we don't give A+s out.
We don't really give like last week. Daniel McGinnis got he got an A.
He took all the A+s. Yeah, he took them all.
He got an A for the show, and that's really rare.
And Daniel and
maybe Demi
Yamasani. Was it Yamasani?
Yamasani.
Yeah, Yamasani.
A+.
Yeah. So that's
across the board.
Right. So we done had some heavy hitters on the liftoff this year.
Yes, sir.
So we're real blessed to have that. So
real
quick.
I like J Murph.
Yeah, real quick. Do you guys remember the first CD? Not the first record. What was the first CD you bought?
Mine was Beastie Boys, License to Chill. License to Ill, excuse me.
Oh, I know what year that was, V. That had to be around 85.
Because CDs were expensive then, because that was like rare technology.
Yeah.
So I bought all the CDs, and then I bought my player afterwards. Because I was like,
you know what? Coming up in my days, we burnt CDs, so I didn't buy no CD. So the first burnt,
allegedly.
Okay,
Sunshine, what up?
Sunshine, what's up, sis? Peace.
Allegedly, excuse me, coming up in my days, CDs was burnt. I'll put it like that. So the first series CD that I think that I spent money on was Fantasia.
Wow.
Okay.
I think I was big for having boom boxes in the 80s, and
you did not walk around with a boom box.
Now, if you think about it, it makes sense, doesn't it? And I had a big one.
Oh, that black one with them big speakers and silver.
Right, I had a giant one. Right, and so one of the speakers blew out in it, and I think my mom got me another one.
My bad. Yep, I've been around, Sunshine.
Yeah, sunshine. I've been around too. I was on my way to high school in 85. But so my mom bought me a new one, and the new boom box was not as big as my old one, but it had a CD player on it. And so the first CD I ever bought was Anita Baker Rapture. That was the first.
Really?
That's a classic.
And I literally went to sleep every night playing that CD. That was the first CD I ever bought.
Something else, but I'm gonna be good on our show.
That's right, because you know.
Yeah, because you already knew I was gonna go.
Hey, because I came in here locked and loaded. So as soon as you
I'm not.
You came in pre-agitated.
Hey, damn right, I came in pre-agitated. That's right.
That's a good one, V.
Like Hulk say, he stay angry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so good because I know he knew where I was about to go, but I'm gonna let him make it.
That's my secret, Cap. I stay pissed.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and kick the second one.
Let's go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Ooh, we got the groove, baby. He changed my life, oh, he made it right. Now I won't be alone for another night. He came to me unexpectedly. winding down. When the sweeter rhythm of our love is the only sound, we'll share the joy of a life of death. Yeah. Living in paradise, even stars dead, rising up and shining through. Everything is so damn smooth, baby. Like blue, yeah. Since we got our groove, since we got it, ooh, we got the groove, baby. Chilling with my baby, filling up my soul with love. Since we got our groove, no one does me better, glowing like the moon above. Since we got our groove, with my body, filling up my soul with love. Since we got our groove, no one does it better, shining like the stars above. Since we got our groove, chilling with my baby, filling up my soul with love. Since we got our groove, no one does me better, glowing like the moon above. Since we got our groove, chilling with my baby, filling up my soul with love.
Whew, okay.
All right. Tell us who that is. Now,
Yes, indeed.
now,
The song, I'm sorry. The song is Our Groove by Janet Calzodas.
Okay, Miss Banks, you know I got jokes already. Because we know this was an afterglow pick. We know that whoever picked this,
DJ
Then the-
Soul Glow
this was DJ Soul Glow right here.
and assistant.
Yeah, this
And
this
an
was
assistant.
this was the one of them afterglow picks. We
Yes.
knew that.
You know.
So, Miss Banks, I'm gonna let you go first. What you think?
Okay. I'm gonna give it a C. And let me tell you why I'm gonna give it a C. It has some parts in there, and I don't know if this is gonna make sense to you guys, where the music reminded me of Minnie Riperton. Like I literally thought it had some Minnie Riperton music. But I don't know. For me, it was just across the board. Like I didn't get nothing that went up, nothing that came down. It was just, and I don't know, maybe, D-Ray, as the producer, you can explain it a little bit better what I'm saying, but it was just right here. It didn't do nothing. It's not bad. I think she has a beautiful voice. I love the music, but it literally was just right here. It never elevated. It never took me to another level. So I love it. I would listen to it, but that's not something I personally would put on my playlist.
Right. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. For me, it gets an A, and let me tell you why. Number one, this is a groove-oriented track. That was all about the groove. And Lord, keep me to the cross because I'm trying
Please
to be good.
Keep him right there.
There are some situations that you just want to stay in the groove and you want to stay in that same spot. I'll just leave it at that. But anyway, so it kind of
You
put
don't
me
stay
in
there
that.
with this song. Go ahead. You can go ahead though.
Anyway, it kind of put me in that mind, and it kind of put me in it. This is one of those songs that you play maybe date night, maybe wedding reception. This is a cheese and cracker fireplace. We in the afterglow type of track, and it's like a smooth jazz sort of thing. And for me, I love smooth jazz. I love the just that whole vibe of smooth jazz. So this would definitely be something that would be in my playlist. I get what you're saying though. I really, really do. And there is some credence to that there could be some more dynamic range. There could be some more, because what a producer would do, like there would be some instruments that I would take out. There would be some things, because the human ear can get tired of listening to the same thing over and over again. And so, and that is a term called psychoacoustics, wherein we're trying to electronically make human beings hear something that's not really there. So for me, I would have taken out some instruments here and there. I would have done some and put some lead-ins and some fill-ins. That's fine. So I get where you're going. I also, in my mind, think that this song would change your mind if they did it live.
I was just gonna say that.
If they
So
did,
listen,
yeah.
just listen to how you said, and I've been listening to you and learning from you. How you say that when some people put out music and when it comes across over the airway, how it can give you a different feel and a different perspective. Now, I bet if I was sitting in a lounge and she got up on the stage and sung that in the lounge, I would love it, because then I would get her feeling, I would get all of that. But to hear it over airway, still C.
Okay.
A in person, C on MP3.
Yeah. And what you said, Minnie Riperton, in some instances, the first person I thought about, and I put this in my private chat, was Taylor Dayne. Taylor Dayne from the 90s.
Yeah, okay.
And with maybe I think Veep said maybe a little bit of DeBarge mixed in.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is one of those songs that you just kind of set it and forget it. Put it in.
Okay.
So
there was two things that made us attracted to that song. One, the band was really good. The band was really good. I was listening to the drummer and everything, really good. But that harmony, backup harmony, was dead on. Because I was listening to the riffs and everything, they was killing it. So I was like, they put a lot of work into what they did. So I appreciated that.
And for me, I have to give them a technical grade of A, regardless of how we how the music makes us feel. It is very well produced.
I agree.
Very well engineered. The places that have auto tune that I can detect, it's like, okay, you did some vocal editing. Even, to the average listener, they might not be able to hear it, but I heard it. It's like, okay, that's very masterful as they did it. So yeah, I thought it was a decent, and I look forward to hearing more from them.
I definitely would love to hear more from them. Definitely. It's just
Yeah. You know what though? This would be kind of one of them records that, because it shouldn't be no surprise, I worked in record stores a lot in the 90s. If Miss Banks was my customer coming into a record store, this would be one of those records that I would have to sell to her. And,
yeah, you would.
You know what I'm saying? I would literally have to sell it to her, and I'd be like, this is one of the songs that you got to have like an event, and it needs to be a grown and sexy event. It needs to be something like that, that there's going to be some wine, some cheese, some just, whatever. This is not cookout music.
I don't want the one spot.
Yeah, this is.
Next song.
Okay, I'm mad he drinks. All right, next song.
Now I understand that you are hard to please. You won't give it up easily. Like the seasons ever change, people come and go. Something different about your whole demeanor, I don't know. How you did it, but you did it. Got my feelings feeling twisted, can I just say? Stop running from a good thing. You could have it all if you would just stay. And wait a minute, baby. How come you never choose to communicate? Instead we end up in vicious circles
cycles of repetition. Cause by careless decision, we never think about the victim. I never change my intention. With you, it's all admiration. Like you got me on probation. My heart will never be taken by nobody else. By nobody else. You got me. You ignite my soul. Put a little bit of sunlight on my bones. No, I don't think you know just how you glow. Just how you glow. The more I think about it, the less I understand. It messed me up, I'll admit. Watching you crash land, watching you fall in the pit, where you got stuck reminiscing about the days you were different. You should have been in that kitchen, making them brownies with me, putting your feet on my feet. We'd walk around like a penguin until we stumble off balance, crashing into what we were making. Now it ain't that kind of bacon. I put you down on the counter and leave your whole body shaking. Try to take you for some coffee for a minute. Go outside, see the world and all the beautiful in it. See the people as they go about their day. Walk by, say, hey, just another stranger, never to be seen again. But it's so hard for you to comprehend. I'll say it till you understand. You might not get to see what tomorrow brings, so come alive for everything. What everybody else thinks, you could miss it if you blink. Put the dishes in the sink, come take a drive with me. Anywhere you'd rather be, only the two of us, all the secrets are safe for me. I'll take you anywhere you'd rather be. Any place you're safe for me. You ignite my soul. Put a little bit of sunlight on my bones. No, I don't think you know just how you glow. Just how you glow. You ignite my soul. Put a little bit of sunlight on my bones. No, I don't think you know just how you glow. Just how you glow.
All right. That was flavorful.
Dang.
Now, I'm going to read it the way the MP3 was labeled, which was that was Coffee by RJ's Party.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Who wants up? Who wants first? All right, Miss Banks. Go ahead and let them have it.
So I'm gonna give that one an A. I'm gonna give that one an A because I'm literally feeling that one. Like I can see, soon as it came on and she started singing, I could see you cleaning. Just up, you got your broom, you sweeping, and even your significant other gotta come in from wherever they at or whatever he's doing, and that next thing you know, the broom gonna drop, y'all gonna dance for a second, and you just go, you gonna clean a little bit more. But that is like, or you can be in the car with a drop top going down, and you just got your head, and everything is like
You
that.
have it.
I love how the words that follow with it. I fell in love with that one. I like that one.
Facts. I am right on that A minus B plus.
Okay, let me hear.
Right there. And primarily, I think it's my producer hat that's kind of screaming. That it's just like, oh, there's a couple of things that I would change. I think that intro is a little too long, especially for radio. That chorus needs to come right on in.
Ignite my soul,
yeah.
Sunshine.
Yeah, and that groove or that drum groove needs to be throughout. They don't need to drop that at all. They need to drop some other stuff, but not that. But other than that, those two things, I don't know if y'all remember, back in the early 2000s, there was a website called Neo Soul Cafe. And I want to say they were based out of Dallas. DJ Francis J, shout out to her. This would have been a track that would be in heavy rotation, in my opinion, on Neo Soul Cafe.
Right.
It is right on that Neo Soul vein, and I love Neo Soul. Like, I agree with Miss Banks. This is cleaning music. This is groove music. This is. Oh, wait, my daughter's in the room, so this is good stuff.
Good stuff. There you go. Very good stuff.
Yeah, this is good stuff. Sunshine says it's like a new wave of old school. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, Miss Sunshine. And actually, that's what I'm looking for. I want to hear some more R&B, some more new wave, some more neo soul, something like that. Like, I'm looking for some more artists like that.
Right, because if you think about it, the way that R&B is being defined right now on radio, it is literally not what we grew up with.
No.
Nope.
You know,
More like pop.
Yeah. There's no romance. There's no getting to know whatever. It's straight to the act.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
Right. You know, and so this is one of those tracks that's just like, this is for grown-ups. This is as like I think about it. This is drinking two-step music right here.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's that.
So, B, what made you pick this? Let's hear this one.
The flavors.
Glow.
You know what? That's pre-glow right there. That's gonna get you. That's pre-glow. That gets you to the glow.
That's pre-glow.
Yeah, that gets you to the glow.
The flavor in that song is undeniable. I was feeling like I was hearing Jill Scott, but not saying the person singing sounded like Jill Scott, but just more or less what Jill Scott would bring. And everything was just dope about it, or even Flowetry. Flowetry probably would be a better.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Right.
So I had that's what I got from it. I'm like, yo, this is pretty dope to me. And I'm that name and the name of the song just don't add up to me, but I'm gonna try and backtrack to see if that was meant or if it was a typo, so I could find out more about them, because they have other songs, but that one I really liked a lot, so that's why I presented that one.
Wait a minute.
You don't know.
Are you, no. Are you trying to tell me that all of these artists are on blast? Is that what you're saying? Blast music.
Well, these are all submissions. Now, Jay Morris is on blast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, from my understanding, all of this stuff is going in rotation, because I like everything so far. And maybe or maybe not pop up on our Spotify playlist, but I'm definitely digging what I've heard so far. So
yes indeed.
Shout out to our mystery assistant who who don't want to be named and who's a little bit scared of running the blast gauntlet.
But that's okay. You know, big hearts to the love making music. Big hearts. And a side of jerk chicken. Yes. You know.
Yes, indeed. And on that note, on to the next. Here we go.
Vinny, you made this.
Gave you too much. What was I supposed to do? I saw it coming in the rough. I gave you my soul, gave you my love, gave you my time. It wasn't enough. I'm just a crutch. I wish that I never fell in love. You don't even know what that is. I wish I had you for you got like this. Now you're broken and I can't fix. Lately I wonder where your mind is. Just show me you love me, put no one above me. Make me feel lovely, lucky, love me, above me, above me. Lovely, lovely, lucky, lucky, yeah. Love me, above me, above me. touch, I'm easy to love. Why you making this so hard? When you're right here, but you feel so far. Can't you see that I'm your star? I only ask that you do your part. I really hope that you don't break my heart. I really hope that you don't break my heart. I gave you too much. What was I supposed to do? I saw a diamond in the rough. I gave you my soul, gave you my love, gave you my time. It wasn't enough. I'm just a crutch. I wish that I never fell in love. You don't even know what that is. I wish I had you for your God like this. You're broken and I can't fix. Lately I wonder where your mind is. Just show me you love me. Put no one above me. Make me feel lovely, lucky, yeah. Love me, above me, above me. Make me feel lovely, lucky, yeah. Love me, above me, above me. Lovely, lovely, lucky, lucky.
All right, I'm gonna need about 5 seconds to just. All right, Veep, who's that? What's the name of that song?
That was Bree Amore with Lucky.
All right. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna give this one right around a B plus ish. There are some things that I would do production wise, but see, let's just keep it real. This is a baby making track. This is no bones about it. This ain't pre-glow. This ain't afterglow. We in it now.
We rolling up sleeves.
Pie backwards.
Yeah, it's in it. Yeah.
D-Ray, it's the pie backwards song.
Right. Yeah. We right there at the crust now. I done took a bite. I'm not gonna stop now. That's what this is.
It is a
so,
rap.
Yeah. What did you say?
I said it is a rap.
You see how he rolled his tongue?
Yeah.
Professional
I wonder
pie
where
eater.
that comes from.
Yeah, man.
That's practice.
Yeah, that is practice.
Okay.
You a
On to the
Jedi
comments.
master. Wait a minute. What's that?
He said bone giggity.
What's good, later? So,
What's up, later?
So yeah. So on a consumer side, this is quiet storm music. This is like when your local radio station, they would play this right around 10 p.m., 11 p.m., somewhere around in there. On a production wise, this is where I would give it a B because I feel like tracks like this need something to break the monotony. Whether it's an 808 that keeps the groove, a heavy kick drum, or even some kind of guitar or synthesizer that sort of breaks into the song, almost like the sunlight breaking over the ocean when the sun is coming up. Something like that. But don't get me wrong, this would work for me. Yeah. This would definitely work. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Go ahead, Miss Banks.
Because you're on 1,000 calories, I see why stuff would work for you right now. But that's
I got to trust and believe. Hey, look, trust and believe. I got a lot of energy, baby.
So I can see. That's why I'm saying. So I can see why this would work.
Hey, man.
Okay. And all the other ones, you and Soul Glow down here. But anyway. Okay, so my this one is because I'm the only one that seems to be right today. So I'm going to say for this one, it's going to be A B minus for me. And the only reason why I'm gonna say a B minus is because I agree with you, producer, that this is baby making music. If for me as a consumer, there was a different beat. I love what she was saying, and I love how she put it in rotation. I love the rotation of how she wrote the song and how she's got it laid out. However, I just didn't like the music and how she's got it laid out. That didn't quite balance out for me. That's the only reason why I'm giving it the grade that I got.
You know, and I think, and this might be one of those songs, and care to disagree with me, this might be another one of them songs that if we had heard this live first,
right.
If we had heard this, we're in like a neo soul club,
right,
with two or three or more drinks in us, and this is maybe the closing track. This might be one to be like, I don't know what that was, but we need to get that and get home real quick. You know what I mean? But I still agree with you that there may be some modern production tricks that I probably would have used in this track to just
break it up. Like
just to break it, the monotony just a little bit, but it still works for me. What did Lena say? What did she just say? I missed this song, but all of y'all nasty. Y'all can't play the melon ad though. Okay, cool. Be that way. No, we can't play the
coming from the one that is the most nastiest. Coming from the one that teaches the class.
Hey, look, she is the emperor.
Right, we waiting for the class to open back up. We got kicked out. That's what happened. We got kicked out the class.
Hey, you know how we have LaDawn the chameleon and we have D-Ray the producer. Now we have dang, I forgot the joke. I forgot it just that quick. Palatine the freak. That's what we have. We have Palatine the freak, the emperor. That's what that is.
Someone get lucky on the ride.
Yeah, see. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes, Sunshine. Talk to me, girl. Yeah. It's like
I don't know. I like the song, but I miss what y'all was getting.
Hey, Sunshine. Only people from the QC will get this. We didn't even make it to Sugar Creek. We didn't even make it back to Sugar Creek Road. We didn't even make it.
Damn.
We pulled up on the John Belt Freeway somewhere, and it was what it was.
Go on to another song. This is getting ready to switch shows. We're going to switch shows in about another minute. Go to the next song.
All righty. Here is our last one.
Let's go.
You are great, oh God. No one can touch your greatness. You are great, oh God. You are great, oh God. No one can touch your greatness. You are great, oh God. Too much, yo. I know if you talk at all. My God, you too much, yo. I know if you shout, yo. Your ways are higher than our ways, far beyond the skies. Your wisdom is more than we can say. Oh yes, you are great. Your greatness, oh, you are great. Nobody can touch your greatness. You are great. No one, no one can touch you, Lord. You are great. Muyabeka, Muyabeka, Munzo Muyabeka, oh, Muyabeka, Munzo Muyabeka, oh, Muyabeka, Munzo Muyabeka, Muyabeka, Munzo Muyabeka, Muyabeka, Munzo Muyabeka, Muyabeka, Munzo Muyabeka, Muyabeka, Munzo Muyabeka. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Munzo Muyabeka, Muyabeka, Munzo Muyabeka, Munzo Muyabeka, 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 Munzo Muyabeka. 'Cause you are great, great, you are great, you are great, you are, oh, you are great, you are great, you are, oh, you are great, you are great, you are great, great, you are great. To know I can such your greatness. Oh, you are great. No one can touch you. No one can touch your greatness. No one can touch your greatness. You are great. No one can touch your greatness. Oh.
Woof. And that was Don't Get Fidelis with Unsearchable Greatness. So I don't know if that's a translation thing, Bobby, but
Uh,
Go ahead, producer. It's right there. Get it off your chest.
yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, previously, let's start our music. Previously, we talked about how, you know, you might not make it home on that last track. You know, we might not make it home. We just done pulled over on the side of the road. I done had situations where you getting it in the car, and it's right around 2 a.m.,
Church song
2:30,
come on.
and then a church song come on, and then it's like, what do you do?
You supposed
Do
to
we
stop.
stop
Yes.
or not?
Sign telling you God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something.
So unfortunately, that's where my mind is right now, because I'm already in this mood of, ooh, I can't wait till these kids go to bed tonight. And now all of a sudden,
Great.
and see, and I know who did that.
Yes,
I
like you
know
said.
who did
I
that.
know who, and I'm glad she did. I'm glad she did.
I know who did that, Mr. Jerk Chicken.
No, we
I
just
got
gonna do
you.
the heart. We just gonna do the
Is that
heart.
what we doing?
Yeah, we doing the heart.
So should we doing a symbol like Prince?
Yes. She get this. This is how she know when we know she got a part of it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
What's the grade, D-Ray?
Okay. I'm gonna give it a B. This song it didn't have enough bottom for me, but that's fine. This is more along that line of Afro-Caribbean meets contemporary Christian, which for the uninitiated, that is a recipe for a platinum record. Okay? Because, you know, Christians love reggae, island praise and worship music.
yeah.
And so that right there, technically there would be some things that I would do different, but the vibe of that is great. So I give it, I'm right around in a B area. What about you, Miss Banks?
I'm giving it an A. Let me explain to you why I'm giving it an A, because I can see a praise team singing that. So with the praise team singing that, there's not a person that's in that church that's gonna sit down because of the beat, the vibe, and the what is you're great. I mean, it's the wording, it's how they bring it all together. I literally can see the church getting up off their feet, getting the pastor, the spirit getting ready to come through. So it's setting it up for the pastor to come in and preach hopefully an amazing message behind that. So that's why I'm giving it an A. I love what he is speaking about, and I love how he put it together. I love how the music and the beat all comes together. So for me, if I was in church and they came out singing that, I'm on my feet all day. Hey, I got one word in there, but I'm gone. I'm not even shout. I just
don't get me wrong. I dig it. Yeah, I dig it. Yeah. So it's just the order of the tracks, I guess, today. That one
Yeah.
probably should have led off
Should have first.
because
Yeah.
now
But
I
now
feel
we
convicted.
See, yeah, you should feel convicted. You and Soul Glow. And
Oh, you only feel convicted if you're guilty. So
Oh, I'm
then
guilty.
you
I'm
Soul
guilty.
Glow, you right here. You
I'm
here
guilty.
all day.
Lock me up. I'm guilty.
That's the only reason why I got a clean spirit.
I don't.
you know the thing about that song, why we liked it, is we've gotten, as you know, D-Ray, tons of world music, and
Facts.
everything just started sounding the same. This song did not, because he came off of one track and flipped it, and apparently it was like a live band, so the whole quality of the song just sounded better. It was full of energy. He had passion. I loved it. Now, granted, some of it was English and I guess some of his native tongue, so it is what it is, because a lot of this music is either from Nigeria or West Africa, so we just take what we get. But great song, I thought. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean there is a simplicity in it, and it's energy in it. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
This is
Lot of
definite.
energy.
I agree with Miss Banks. This would be something that a good praise and worship team,
Kill it.
they could kill it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. Man,
And
this
even
has been go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Even though you didn't understand some of what he was saying, he still held the crowd. He was still holding the crowd in the church.
Right.
So that's why he got in there for me.
Right. What the heck is going on in our chat?
Don't worry, I took care of the knuckleheads.
Yeah. But yeah, so but yeah, this has been a great podcast. This don't even feel like we've been on an hour.
I know.
Right.
Well, it never does when Soul Glow get on here and his participating partner.
Just your soul glow, baby.
This is
No,
your
no, Nina.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well. Let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Get them a sense
That man can sing the
of pride. Sexual chocolate. Oh boy! All he needs is a Jerry curl. That's it. That's Soul Glow is your name. When you on this show, we don't want to see Veep next time. It is Soul Glow. That's it.
DJ Soul Glow.
Nah, DJ Soul Glow. That's it right there.
And he got to end it with a heart.
Yeah,
so
you
we'll
gotta
know
put a
who
heart
his partner
at the end of
is.
your
Gotta
name.
put a heart at it.
That's right.
So,
That
there's a
is
partnership. It's
That's
an
it.
LLC.
Is
So
it?
they need to
Y'all are bugging.
LLC. So they got to get their credits. Like
They
you gotta
get-
get
that's
their
right.
credits in there. Like, don't leave it out.
That's right. They are a manager of that LLC
Yes,
for
they
real,
got
for
that.
real.
That one is on. It's on point. We always have a great show when these two come
Hey,
together.
that's right. That's right. And let me just tell you, Miss Hart, go ahead and run the gauntlet to get this on out the way. We just can't wait.
Yes,
Sunshine,
go.
don't be encouraging them, Sunshine.
No, sunshine.
yeah, sunshine,
stay
do
in
it.
here, stay
That's
in here.
it.
Yes, baby, because you don't understand what we know. Just
We
throw up
know.
hearts whenever you see Veep. Just
D-Ray look like you look at the binoculars. Come on.
I got big hands. I'm sorry. So mine ain't gonna look like a heart. mine gonna look like
that's
a peach.
all right.
I'm sorry.
LLC get the point. She get the point.
She know what we talking about.
We giving you credit, baby. We giving you your
That-
roses. Why?
right.
'cause you did it. You did it. I don't know about these soundtracks if you wasn't here, so that's all right.
But that just goes to show you that there is some great independent music out there.
Absolutely.
And luckily for y'all, all you got to do is go to Blast Music 247 or tune in to Blast Radio, and you will hear some of this quality music because we got some really, really talented people
We do.
submitting their music, and thank God the industry has changed. And like we say in Blast, we are trying to change the industry one artist at a time. So
Yes,
this is dope. Been a dope podcast. Miss Banks, what you got to say?
Oh, let me start off with thanking Mr. V, aka Sogo, and LLC for once again an amazing playlist. I would like to thank all of our other participants that joined in with us. Thank you all
guys.
for, like coming on, giving us your time and being able to rock with me and Mr. Producer. We greatly appreciate all the comments and everything and the support. And so it's just been another show. I love it.
Absolutely.
Great.
Absolutely. DJ Soul Glow, what you got to say, man?
He glowing.
Well,
I mean, for real. Like Bruce Leroy.
Right.
yeah.
I didn't know if it's gray, if his beard was turning gray, or is that glowing too? It's a lot of lights.
Hey, look, that's power. That's
Is
power.
that what it is? Oh. That's when the
Anywho,
hearts go out, when the energy go out, huh?
That's jerk
He
sauce.
gotta rub it. He rub it.
A little bit of jerk
bring
sauce.
It back. Yeah, he bring it back.
Hey, I had fun once again. I appreciate everybody chipping in the comments. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all be easy.
Okay, so next week, December 10th, will be it'll be our final show of this year, but it will also be our Christmas extravaganza where we have invited artists to either come on and do a live Christmas song, or they're sending in their videos. And we're going to be all about Christmas music and the Christmas season on the Liftoff next week. So, and we're also raising money for St. Jude's Hospital.
Yeah.
That is our charity that we are going to make it a priority every so now and then. We're going to pick a charity we're going to raise a little bit of money for, because, for us, that's important for the Liftoff to be more than just music. We're about community. And so that's something that we've decided to do. And we hope that you join in with us and do that.
Yeah.
My parting shot is choose to be nice to people.
Yeah.
Choose to be a light and not be darkness, because there are a lot of people that are going through right now that need your light. Whatever that light may be, whether it's a joke, whether it's just a phone call, whatever, choose to be a light to people, because you just never know what people are going through behind closed doors. So I am D-Ray, the producer, my queen Ace, Miss Banks, and DJ Soul Glow signing off until next week.
Wrestle beat.